After 6 right now, new on Daybreak, plans are moving forward for a new mosque in Carmel.
So the city zoning board voted in favor of the plan late last night after more than 5 hours of public comment. Brittany Lewis is here with more on that decision. You covered it for us yesterday. You're following it up today. Good morning. What do you see here?
Hey, good morning, Lauren. So the meeting was held at the 1,600-seat Palladium in Carmel to accommodate the large crowd. The decision before the Board of Zoning Appeals was whether to approve a special use on a piece of land for the Al Salam Foundation to build an Islamic Life Center near 141st Street and Shelbourne. That area is largely residential. A member of the Board of Zoning Appeals told our crew at the meeting that just shy of 200 people signed up to speak for or against the proposed mosque. They had 1 minute each, and just after 11 o'clock, the board voted 3-2 in favor of allowing the mosque to be built at that site. Those who spoke in favor of the plan said it gives Muslims in Carmel, Westfield, and Zionsville a place to gather and worship. Others said it helps promote diversity.
I'm here on behalf of my children. As we deliberate issues related to the ILC, I think it's important to remember that it is more than a building. It's a venue where my children will pray, learn about their faith, share knowledge, build new relationships, and grow. The ILC will bring Carmel Muslim families together.
The majority of those who oppose the plan were people who live in neighborhoods where the mosque is planned to be built. Many shared concerns about an increase in traffic and noise and how that might impact their property values.
I do not want the special use given to the 5 acres. The building's too big and it has too much impact on the neighbors. However, if they would bring in the 10 acres, which they are purchasing also in this purchase, and shift it up, then that would be an easier way for everyone to be happy. That would be a compromise.
Now, in terms of a timeline on construction, that's of course something that we'll be continuing to stay on top of, Scott.
All right, Brittany, certainly things will be moving along, and we'll see how the process goes from